Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Here we're going to do episode 2 of my podcast. Now, with that being said, if you do not hear it already or you did not figure it out by the thumbnail, I did get my microphone up and running. I'm so relieved to have that done. So as you know, I went over a couple things in the last podcast that I did. My laptop was down. My chargers was junk. So I did end up ordering a new charger for that. We got that in. I plugged it in. Okay, I went through the process of setting up my equipment and testing my equipment, and everything works as it should. One thing I ran into was the video quality on my laptop is total garbage. I couldn't do anything about that. I tried. I went and bought a webcam. Webcam, for whatever reason, was whitewashed. So I didn't end up doing this video with my laptop. But I did make it to storage and dig through some of my stuff there. You know, I got lots of little pieces laying around here and there and boxes and different things from, recording and doing my music and doing all that kind of stuff. And I came across my headphone splitter, one that splits it into a mic and into headphones. And I got that ran into my phone, and I am actually using my mic on my cell phone. So, with that being said, I hope you can hear the difference. I know I could totally hear the difference when I did my test on his phone. I was trying to hopefully get a little bit better video quality as well, but it's just not going to turn out as fast. I'm still in the process of growing this thing. I don't want to throw too much money into it, too much money at it to get it started, especially when I got a lot of stuff just kind of laying around, try this, try that. I got a lot of old phones. I can run through them, look at the specs on those, see if they got better cameras than the ones I'm using now. So yeah, welcome to the podcast, episode 2. If y'all didn't catch the Blind Fury video that went up today, that was a little bit late. We ran into a power issue last night. We lost power. Well, this whole area where I live lost power. They came out, they drove around searching, shining the power lines, trying to figure out where it was from. And, we were out running around doing our thing. Came back home, no power. So I was like, man, let's go down to the store and get some lights and stuff. And went to the store, came back, power was on. But it's just kind of crazy, it just puts a stick in the tire, so to speak, where you can't really, get that time back. So you got to make that time up. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Hit them comments, man. Everybody, you want to comment? Comment. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Come here, tell me my videos is trash. Don't matter to me. I'm just, I'm out here doing my thing. Podcast number 2. Still having issues. Haven't been able to figure out a good name for my podcast. I was thinking about calling it the Robcast Podcast. That was one. One that I thought about today was Let the Beard Talk. Everybody knows. You know me. I got that beard, boy. So, I know I did say in my last podcast, the video before the Blind Fury one, that I was going to work on doing more cover songs and stuff, which we are. We're getting there. I'm thinking maybe I might put a cover up after this podcast. Kind of want to get this thing up and moving too, hand in hand with all my other content. Now, I know I was looking at some of my old guitar videos. Like I said, I had that section in there that I added, that guitar vids. The lighting is so pitiful in those videos. There are some real great instructionals. There are some great tutorials, but the audio quality and the video quality is so poor, you guys. So let me know if you guys are watching those videos and you want me to redo those videos. Because that's something I can do. like I said, I'm trying to do a video every single day. With that being said, it is hard to come up with a new video to do. Um, it really is a struggle. What am I going to go talk about for 10, 15 minutes on YouTube? But we're doing it. We're really doing it now. We are set up. You might not be able to see my mic. It's off camera right here. If I just lift it up a little bit, there you go. I'll try to find a link to a very similar setup to this. If they don't have this exact one, I did purchase this one maybe 2 years ago, something like that. I bought this mic. This isn't like a super expensive mic. It is definitely a beginner stage mic out of your basic, just your basic mics, your basic ice cream cone looking mics. This is a toner mic with the arm extension and the preamp. And when you do things that require you to listen back to them for quality, for the quality of your audio, a mic is a big deal. You will not believe the difference of the quality that you get versus the cell phone mic versus this mic that I'm operating on now versus a cell phone mic versus an ice cream cone mic. I do got a little Bluetooth speaker around here. Maybe I get that hooked up and do something along the lines of that. Podcasts, huh? We just like to ramble. That's what we do. There's quite a few stuff out there. I mean, I want to involve my channel. I want to grow my channel around kind of the stuff I like to watch on YouTube. I like to watch all kinds of stuff on YouTube. Everybody loves YouTube, you know what I'm saying? I like to watch quite a few different things. I like to watch some podcasts. I like to watch some, automotive type of stuff. I'm like into a lot of different things, especially the music and, just a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And I think I would like my YouTube channel to reflect that. And you guys are welcome to, critique me, nudge me, different things. Now, I do getting some comments. Shout out to people commenting. You know who you are. You know me. And we're gonna push this beyond that. That's what we're doing. Hopefully, you guys can hear me all right. And if you haven't noticed by now, you probably are not, hearing the fan running. You're just different things. Probably not as much white noise. Probably clearer audio. Not hearing so much of every little thing, which is a good thing. This is a condenser mic. It is directional, so it kind of just records this way. Anything out or to the back of it, it doesn't really pick up, or if it does, it's not nowhere near as good as right here. Now on this video, I have my mic just about an arm's length away. I'm actually going to go ahead and move that down some. I have my mic about an arm's length away from me on the table. I do not have a tripod for my mic, but I'm going to be getting one of those as soon as I get around to it. There's a lot of things that we procrastinate and trying to do and getting around to doing things, but I'm getting a little setup going here. Thinking about getting out of the kitchen, unless you guys like the kitchen. You like the kitchen, I'll stay in the kitchen. If not, I do got a couple of places that I could rearrange, do some things to set up my little deal and shoot for doing a good background in my podcast or my videos and things like that. Just insane. It's been a rush. It has been a rush for at least the past couple of days, trying to get these videos to where I want them, trying to get my audio quality to where I want them. Next step after this is going to be doing something along the lines of better video. I mean, the video quality is okay. I am doing a no-no though with my video recording, and that is recording with the front camera on my phone, which the back camera is like 2 times better. So just being lazy, not wanting to get up and run around and click it, come back, or go up. And it's hard to check and uncheck, your camera angle and different things like that. So I mean, in that aspect, when when I get around to it, when I start feeling like it, I'll flip this camera around and try it that way and see how that goes. See if I like that better. See if I don't. Um, I do got that webcam, $40. Went and bought a webcam and still junk. So that's gonna be going back to the store. I was thinking about even taking that money off of that and investing in another microphone. Now that way I have different options. The one that I have now is more dedicated kind of towards my music, um, things of that nature. To have a good podcast mic, will probably be good. I was looking at a couple podcasts that I watched. They link all their equipment in the description. I went download. I was like, man, these guys got a $1,200 microphone. I got a $50 microphone. But we're just starting out. They got millions of subscribers and stuff, and all these videos, and they do all this crazy shit. And it's like, yeah, definitely, I got I'm going to have to work my way up a little bit more if I want that good quality. Um, we're out here and we're doing things. Hope you guys like my review on the Blind Fury thing. That's a cool cat. I enjoyed making that video. Like playing the music. Hopefully, I don't get hit with a copyright, but I don't see how they can copyright a freestyle video that's out there on, I don't know, every platform that you can think of. So I should be good on that note. Another couple things I need to start getting around to doing is making my logo for my YouTube channel and for my podcast. I just kind of want things to start to click a little bit before I dive too much into all of that. Um, I know I do have set up to where I could get merch made, or I could have merch linked to my YouTube. But like I said, I want to feel this thing out. I want to see how everything's going with this. Um, kind of want to climb that ladder up out of the gutter into like the next stage, and that's what we're trying to do here. Now, really, um, there's so many different things you can do. You can do whatever you want to do on YouTube. If you want to post videos on YouTube, you want to not podcast, like you want to not podcast. You don't have to podcast. You really don't have to podcast. You can do whatever it is that you want to do on YouTube, and that's what I'm doing. And I went through the thing when I first started YouTube 4 years ago. They say, "Oh, find your niche and produce these videos and just keep scraping your way up out of that." Um, I tried that. My channel suffered. It was because recording space, because recording equipment, because of lighting equipment. It all suffered and it collapsed. It really did, and which sucked because I was really ready to go for it then too. But things don't work out when things don't work out. So I'm here now. I'm doing better now, but I'm coming at my channel a lot different. I mean, I kind of have an idea of the upward kind of lift that I want to have with my channel. I don't want to be reliant on solely one type of content, um, especially when I'm not a one type of content type of guy. I'm already really kind of a conundrum myself. I rap and I play country music. I play guitar. And I'm messing with producing my music. I'm doing all these things. Um, just a little bit of here and there. I like to fish. Like to fish a lot, do some hunting and stuff like that. And I like to play basketball and get my sports in as well. And it's just kind of like I can't I can't create content that I can't create one type of video that encompasses who I am as a person. I'm a pretty diverse guy. You know, I I came from so many different backgrounds growing up that I got interest in a lot of things, a lot of random things, and that's really just collectively what's influencing this channel. Like you get, and I'm a very creative person. Um, And it's hard. It's hard to be a super creative person. I go through my moods. I go through my waves to where I'm like the most creative dude ever. I can sit down. I do drawings, and I sit down. I produce my music. I sit down. I was getting into tattooing. I sit down. I get into like my fishing. Sit down and get into working on my cars. Figuring that stuff out. Doing all these things, and my animals and things like that. Like I said, you come from such a diverse background, and you get pulled in all these directions, and it's like, man, I want to do this, 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 I want to get into this. Makes it difficult. It really makes it difficult. I mean, just imagine going through life with kind of like a scrambled egg kind of idea in your brain of what you want to be, because you're trying to get it going from so many different places. Now, when people are like that, you can look at it as a curse. You can look at it as a blessing. But I know I won't be here making YouTube videos. I know I won't be able to pick up that guitar and play on the guitar. I know I won't be able to, jump over here and get on a rap and kill a verse. All these things. I come from so many directions, and that's what we want to get on this channel. I don't want this thing to be some little nicey nice church stuff. I mean, I'm gonna do what I want, and we're gonna do what we want, and we're gonna bring some good content going. Just building it. I'm getting there. I was thinking about maybe doing some unboxings. If you guys want to see some unboxings, maybe I'll go spend a couple dollars, get a bunch of random stuff off Wish, and open that up, and see what they got going on with that. I would just Man, dude, podcasts are hard, because you sit here and you ramble on. I know people do little stories of the day and all this stuff, but what can I do? What can I do, really? This, not so bad for my second episode here. Um, Comment down in the section, man. I read off those two names, Robcast or Let the Beard Talk. I think Let the Beard Talk suits me a little bit more, just because everybody knows I've had this beard since I was like 15 years old. So it is what it is. I think that's a good name. Robcast, I like that as well. And, that comes kind of from my gaming interest and stuff, and my entertainment kind of interest and stuff, because Dreamcast, I grew up playing the Dreamcast. Uh, but Robcast, what I'm saying? Podcast Robcast. That's some more wordplay for you there, too. That could be a little rap. That could be something. It's a Robcast podcast. I don't know. I have no idea. I wanna get in a groove with the videos. I want to get in a groove. I want to find my niche, but I don't want it to be a little small specific niche. I want my niche to be a big, broad horizon of things that I can cover on my channel, and still be in line with myself. Still be in line with my content. So I'm not making my wheelhouse small when it comes to that. Now, procrastinating, that's another story, right? You can think it up here, but to do it out here is two different things. They get up and be like, oh yeah, I gotta go do this, I gotta go do that, and get this done, so I can do this, so I can do this, so I can do this. I gotta jump on here, I gotta order that. These are all things that when you put so much on your plate, it kind of just weighs you down. Um, Got to find the balance. I'm still finding the balance here with these videos. Um, Kind of excited for it all. Hope you guys are excited for it all too. Um, I'm just uh, Good day today. I mean, it rained hard for a long time up here today, which presented a problem in itself. But getting my microphone situation figured out is a big relief. Now, like I said, this is like a intermediate, just above a beginner microphone. It could be even considered a very beginner microphone for anything. But I know you guys can hear the difference between this mic and my cell phone mic. You will definitely be able to hear the difference versus this mic versus my cell phone mic when I do cover songs or do anything with the guitar or anything of that nature. Now, that being said, I did get comment want me to do some Jason Aldean. Um, I do know a few Jason Aldean songs. They are not my best covers by any means whatsoever. Or like whatsoever. Jason Aldean is an extremely hard artist to cover, especially when you have a vocals like me. I cannot really hit a high range of vocals, whether that be smoking cigarettes, whether that be this, whether that be that. My vocal range doesn't get really that high, and which is fine. I manage with what I do, but it makes my song selection for my cover songs very difficult because even some Hank Jr. songs, which I really enjoy Hank, and I know quite a few Hank covers, is Hank usually flips his songs about halfway through and he'll do one high verse or like like one high chorus, and it's like, man, it makes me hard to be able to hit that. I mean, I can hit it depending on the day or depending on how warmed up I am or how long I've played that day. I am able to do that, but Jason Aldean's a rough dude to cover. I get on here and I'll look like a fool and run down a Jason Aldean song. Just know I warned you beforehand that, I ain't got the best vocals for Jason Aldean. I do enjoy Jason Aldean's music. So with that being said, I'll sit down and I'll figure out which one I want to do for you guys, which one I got down the best, which one I think I can do the best. Now, when I did Way Morris Blues, that would be like my number 2 song um, for my covers that I do. In my opinion, I think Old Habits by Hank Jr. That's like the first song I ever learned to cover. So I've known that one. I've played that one. I think I got that one down better. Way Morris Blues was a song that I really enjoyed to play, and I really got into that and the simplicity of that song. But the upbeat tempo of it at the same time. So I played that one quite a lot when I first learned it. There's just a wide variety of stuff that I can cover. I do got original material. Um, that stuff, I don't know if that's really ready to be put out there yet. I did do previously. I did put all my originals. I do got some originals on a channel down in the country. Those are all original songs that I've wrote. But now, like I said, 4 years later, I'm so much better even at the guitar. What I did, and I went through the whole phase of realizing how bad my timing was when I was playing the guitar. And that's a big deal. People don't understand that. Your timing is a big deal. And when I was growing up, the dude who I learned how to play guitar from, he would always tell me that. Always tell me that. Like from the time I was like, 10, 12 years old. Get your timing right. That's all I would hear. And I'm like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I play guitar. Don't I know what I'm doing. I'm playing my guitar. Don't tell me to get my timing right. And he would say, get your timing right, get your timing right, get your timing right. And I'm like, what are you harping on me for? I don't even get what you're talking about. He would go through it with me over and over and over and over again. I never grasped the concept. For whatever reason, that was just so hard for me to understand. Because I thought, oh, I'm playing this. This sounds good. what am I doing wrong? My music sounds great to me. So I don't care what y'all think. I'll play what I want to play, how I want to play it, right? That attitude, that whole thing. But after I wrote that batch of original songs and put them on YouTube and did my lyrics videos for them and stuff like that, later, it was around that time that I really started to pay attention to my timing. And when I did that and I went back and listened to those tracks, the timing is horrible. I mean, so horrible. And I could redo them, but I wrote them songs in such a way that even the lyrics are even out of time. And it would just change the whole feel and structure of that song. So maybe I'll just write a new batch. I go through spells where I like to write a bunch of songs and get them laid down on track, or I like to get them written and put in notebooks and put up. I believe I have forgotten more original songs that I have wrote than anything. I mean, you go through the process. When people say, "I've forgotten more than you know," they're not lying. You believe those people. I mean, really believe those people. And I go through times where I'm like, oh, I'm just into my rap stuff. I mean, rap. I don't touch my guitar. I go through times where I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna go through and then play my guitar. I'm not gonna, rap. And then I go through times where I say, well, I'm not gonna rap or play guitar. I want to draw. I'm gonna do drawing for a couple months, or I get, switch into my tattooing. I do these creative things. They all give you, it's all gratifying in its own way, but sometimes you seek that out. You think, you know, I want the gratification of hearing my guitar play, or the challenge. I want to accept the challenge of writing that song, putting that together, doing this. It's all constructive kind of things. Artistry is difficult. Artistry is difficult, especially if you try to master multiple kinds of artistry. Now, that's everything, you guys. That's anything and everything creatively that you would ever know about is some type of artistry that somebody has mastered and went through and, became this just mogul of a person within that industry, within that circuit, within that circle. And that's all interesting stuff. I like getting it. And like I said, I'm such a diverse person, diverse upbringing, and I dabble. I like to dabble in all these different types of creative art form. Um, it, I mean, what can I say? That's what this channel is going to be about. I mean, I'm probably not going to do no tattooing stuff or drawing stuff on this channel, but I mean, because this is going to be kind of focused on kind of close, but not too close to music related stuff. Because that was the original idea behind my YouTube channel and doing YouTube, is to get my music out there and do that kind of thing. So yeah, we're not gonna go straying too far off from that, but I would like to do a couple fun videos, a couple things that are a little bit off script. If you guys want me to review more artists, rap or country artists, I will make a video about them. I kind of just did the Blind Fury one on a whim. I mean, Blind Fury is a pretty big name, and if anybody does anything to do with rap, you probably already know about Blind Fury. But people get interested. People get interested, and they want to hear that stuff. So shout out to all you for stopping by to either Robcast or Let the Beard Talk. Just let me know what you guys think about them two names there. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll get some links down in the description for you guys, so that'll be there when you get up there. Thanks for stopping by, and as always, there will be more content to come.